Many people in Korea were glued to their televisions or smartphones for a second straight day on Wednesday as another televised parliamentary hearing into the massive power abuse scandal took place at the National Assembly. Out of those who attended the hearing, it was President Park Geun-hye's former chief of staff who was put through the ringer the most. Park Ji-won reports.
The figure drawing the most attention at Wednesday's hearing is former presidential chief of staff Kim Ki-choon, who served in the position for a year and a half until February last year. Kim continued to deny he had any knowledge of Choi Soon-sil while he was serving in the presidential office, and lawmakers have continued to grill him on that point. Lawmakers also asked if he knew about the president's whereabouts on April 16, 2014, the day the Sewol-ho ferry sank, leaving more than 300 dead. Kim said he heard the president was at the presidential office, but does not know the specifics of what she was doing during the 7 hours she was out of the public eye. Kim flatly denied all the allegations against him when pressed, though he apologized for not serving the president well.
I am truly ashamed and regretful about the current situation as I did a poor job of assisting the president. I offer my deepest apologies to lawmakers and the public.
Also present at the hearing was former music video and TV commercial director Cha Eun-taek. Cha was made a key member of the Presidential Committee for Cultural Enrichment and the head of the Creative Economic Initiative after becoming close to Choi Soon-sil. Cha acknowledged that he was part of the influence peddling scandal to some degree and said Choi asked him to recommend nominees for cultural minister just 1 or 2 months after they'd met.
I recommended candidates for culture minister as Choi asked me to do. Former culture minister Kim Jong-deok became a minister after I gave the recommendation to Choi.
Choi's niece Chang Si-ho was also at the hearing. She said her aunt had persuaded her to set up a private center that ended up receiving millions in corporate funds and should just follow Choi's directions.
I was in the position of simply following Choi Soon-sil's directions. Besides, she's my aunt and I can't defy her.
Ko Young-tae, one of Choi's closest acquaintances and an employee in Choi's firms, was also in attendance. He said he witnessed an exceptionally close relationship between Choi and the president. One thing to note is that there were a couple of prominent no-shows Wednesday, including Choi, who cited health issues, and former senior presidential secretary Woo Byung-woo. Lawmakers said both of them are ignoring the public's call for the truth, and they vow to bring them to the stand before the parliamentary probe ends. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.